How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Fluffy, and today we're bringing out a quick little. Don't do it. Fuck. Damn, listen to that baby purr. But today we're just bringing out a quick little video, and I kind of want to talk to you guys about. So somebody asked me the other day, what exactly am I looking for in my car, right? Like what upgrades, like what's the whole situation that I'm looking into with my car? Like, what are the things that I plan on doing? And, and I took some deliberation on it, and I thought to myself, I know it's not a car that I want to take to the track, even though, that'd be fucking amazing. At the end of the day, having the best of both worlds is a little tricky, so I'd rather, if I want to have a car for the track, I'll go get another car, build that one up from scratch, make sure she's the one that's ready to go to the track. If God allows me to have the opportunity to be able to have those kind of situations. Then I got thinking about the other side of it. Do I want a car that I can take up to the mountains, and kind of use it as a camper? This car has enough space in the back. Realistically, I could get a small little fucking shit bed. We could add a little piece to the back end so you could stick your feet out of it, and you could sleep with the car. And there's a lot of protection there. You could, or I could, fit. All the kind of necessities I would need in the back of it. And so as I got sitting there and I got thinking about it, I was like, okay, well, I know for a fact I'm not going to track this car because ain't no way, I would want to track it. But it gets a lot of good mileage. I've used it on a lot of road trips. It's already a car that's going to go on a lot of road trips. And then I remembered the tagline with me as we take the car on journeys around the world, or I guess around the country. And that's the most accurate assessment I can give on this car, is that this car will be my little, let's take her on a joyride. Let's go across the, U.S. with it if I can, and we're gonna drive around and enjoy the shit out of it. And I'm sorry, my chain's kind of hanging off this bad boy today, but all right, there we go. And so as I got, closer and closer to how this car wants to be built, that's what I got thinking about it. Okay, we've done, a lot of the internal changes. This car runs well now. I finally got some better parts in it that will allow it to actually take these road trips and not burn out. Okay, those check. I've done the oil changes. I put the oil in it, which, that was another thing. People were asking me what kind of oil I run in my car. When I got this one, I was running 530 synthetic Castrol in it. Now I run 530 Schaefer's oil in it. Or I think some people know it. Some people know the brand Amsoil too. I run both of those in my cars. But realistically now I've kind of stuck to Schaefer's. It's a really good brand of oil. And so as we started to go through with this, I got thinking about it. All right, so I've done some cosmetic changes. I've gotten new bumper, new hood. We got fog lights on it for when it gets darker and stuff, and if I go into foggy areas, which if I'm going to be traveling in the fall and stuff like that, there's going to be a lot of fog around. There's going to be a lot of that kind of bullshit around. Winters, stuff like that. So I got thinking about it. I was like, okay, well, we got this figured out now. Okay, now I need a different suspension, something that could withstand maybe this car having a little bit more load in it, especially considering I already carry 2 spare tires. I think you can see a little bit of one right sitting back there right now. I carry 2 spare tires in the back at all times. One, because the 2 that I have are the old gold rims that I used to have on the car, which I think you guys have seen any of the YouTube shorts that I have, you guys will see those on there. So, but of course, one of those rims is busted. I might go get them fixed. It's only about $250 to get the rim fixed. And then the tires are going to be whatever price the tires are going to be. But, with that being said, I kind of like the look of the car now, but those gold rims are nice. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. But I got some things I got to fix on the car that are actually problems first. I took it to a shop to get it all looked over and see what's, needed. Timing component's fine. Looks like that got replaced before I bought the vehicle. The suspension is pretty shit. It's basically almost not bottoming out, but it's on its last legs. So I think that's going to be my next purchase. Is going to be some suspension parts, which I'm going to keep it basically as OEM as I can. I'm not going to do anything special to it. I'm not going to add lowering springs. I'm not going to do anything like that. We're going to keep it as stock as we can. If anything, it's actually going to raise the height of the car currently, because I think I have lowering springs on the back right now. So if I can raise it back up to the original height, I'm going to. With that being said, you know, it's kind of just things like that, right? I might get roof racks, stuff like that, you know, to be able to carry stuff on the top of it instead of inside of it. Just small things like that. I just want to make this car as fun, while still not being like a grandpa car, right? I want to be able to rip this motherfucker on the highway if I can, but at the same time, I don't want to have it so that's the only place I can rip it on, you know? I want to be able to take it, you know, up on a mountain, and not worry that it's too low that I can't fucking go on some dirt path to be able to get up on the, you know, into my campsite or whatever. So that's kind of the plan, that's kind of the idea. I saw one guy here in Utah, where I'm from. One guy actually had it the same way I did, or that I wanted, but his was actually, he dropped his to the ground, and his was cambered out, so I don't think I'd do that to mine. The DIY aspect of it, you know, we're going to still be doing kind of stuff like the body care, stuff like that, which for winter, you guys might see a little bit of hiatus from me, or I might just record a shit ton of content, and maybe space out the uploads from every week to every other week once we hit winter, just so I have some content for winter, because this one stays parked in the winter, and then I bring out what I like to call the purple people eater, because it's a fucking gigantic ass sequoia, and you know, it's just basically my daily winter driver. But with that being said, one other thing that I wanted to do was thank you guys for the continued support. You guys have been blowing up the videos like crazy. I don't know what to say anymore. You guys are honestly blowing my mind. When I first started this channel, I thought maybe it'd be a little bit more like my other channel, where it would take me, you know, at least a year to get the growth that I have been getting. And even on that other channel, you know, I've seen a jump in growth and a spike in growth that I never thought I'd see in either one of these two channels. So you guys, have been, you know, nothing but instrumental to me, and I can't wait to bring out something else for you guys. But with that being said, I'm just taking a quick drive home. We went out to the city, so I kind of just wanted to do a little POV of me today, not necessarily anything to do with the highway, which it's not as interesting as you would think. There's a lot of construction going on, a lot of traffic. Next video, I think the next video is going to be a suspension video, which, like I said, I'm going to start spacing out the videos every other week now. It's going to just be a quick strut replacement and removal, and then the rear shocks. So they shouldn't be too hard. I'll have somebody else helping me out regardless, so we don't have any issues. And we'll go from there. But after that, I think we're going to try to fix the hood latch, and then put on the new grill that I have that I need to put on, and from there we'll start worrying about paint, hopefully before the summer ends. After that, I'll just get a bunch of content for us, you know, to have, so we can have a bunch of stuff to go off of. And yeah, I'm excited. I always say it, but I'm excited. I'm happy for where things are going, and I can't wait to see what comes next. I appreciate the shit out of you guys. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Any kind of comment makes me laugh. Any kind of comment is appreciated. I know one guy told me my car looks like shit, but you know, I kind of had to remind them that this is a channel where we build the car from zero to hero. So, you know, it's going to be a process, and I don't expect it to be done all this year. You know, we're just going to get most of the stuff done this year, and then we'll move on to other stuff. Like, I don't know, if I can find somebody that does carpets real well, I'd like to retouch my carpets in here. I'd like to just do this car just needs some extra TLC, so I might even try to do some special carpets in here and just kind of change it up in here. So stay on the lookout for that. Like I said, this car, you know, it's gonna be my project for the next couple of years. This ain't stopping anytime soon, and we're gonna space out the videos just a little bit longer, just so we can make it through winter. Unless you guys want to see some content with the Sequoia, but that's on you guys. You know, maybe we'll record some videos in the winter. But I appreciate everything you guys are doing. Come on, bro. And yeah, you guys enjoy the day. I hope it's been a wonderful weekend for you guys. And I know some of us aren't excited to get back to work, but I am. You know, it's something about working in the automotive industry that I just love and enjoy. So I couldn't be happier to be in there, be doing what I'm doing, and continue to upload random ass videos for you guys. And let me know if you guys want to see maybe the B-roll, or not the B-roll, but the shorts videos and stuff like that. Maybe I upload some leftover footage I had of flywheel struggles that I've had back when I couldn't get a freaking pin out of the flywheel. I also was wondering if you guys maybe want to see some paint content, where I mix some paint for some customers, and you guys just want to see like the beginning process, the mixing, and then the end. You know, just let me know what you guys think, what you guys want to know in the comment section down below. I appreciate all the love and support. You guys are amazing, and we'll see you guys in the next video.